By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
So I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played with dinosaurs roam the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
You talk about this Titan defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So here are the Titans backed up to start this drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center. Their 6'4" quarterback.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Lawrence will throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamal Agnew, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 1st down, Burks. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Burks.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. The Titans had 1-6 now. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. You look at this Jaguar defense.
They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
This is such a good unit covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
They'll run on first down. Burks. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And room there to work it inside the 25. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5.
Levis to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he... to him. It's incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
On first down, Lawrence.
A short throw to Ingram. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located. Nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. The slot man in motion right.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence.
And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now Lawrence.
And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Lawrence going to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Titans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
Well, so much for being backed up against a goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
Off the play fake, Levis.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Levis sets up to throw here.
Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he... So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Now on 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee.
Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And getting this just shy of midfield to spot it at the 49. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
On play action, Lawrence. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Evan Ingram was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Now Lawrence. Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down. But nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job seed. He got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
That's complete to his tight end, Farrell. And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Lawrence. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Shoves him aside. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jags will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end.
methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So we have reached halftime here, and then
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Phillips now from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Levis to throw off play action.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Levis to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Calvin Ridley and the Jaguars back onto the field.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
To return it, Darius Phillips.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing there but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, 3rd quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence.
He finds his man, complete. It's Little. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Etienne.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
11.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. A very quick pass to Ridley.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Back to the ground with Etienne.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there is no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on 3rd down. He'll find Farrell open left side.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down. 4th down. Here's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally, you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just want to make sure you get the first down. You throw an incompletion on 4th down there, they're going to second-guess you the rest of the game.
Lawrence going to throw again.
And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarter.
final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Bills and the Oilers on Thursday night.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup as it'll be the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Oilers.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable.
To play, you might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
And we are underway from Houston. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He's an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
A throw over the middle, taken in, and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
They run for the first time with James Cook.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Here's Cook again.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Allen.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Last play. At the line, different story here, over 20 yards.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Operating from the red zone now, Allen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. They'll run with Cook. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Here's Prescott.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Prescott now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st down, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. Pushing his way through. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Cook up the gut. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Play action. Now it's Allen.
And this one too low.
These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Gabriel Davis
From 13 yards out.
and the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. Now Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Prescott to throw it. This is intercepted.
And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So we've reached halftime.
Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. Third quarter, here we go.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure.
And got his man complete. A huge play there for Houston. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is going to lose yardage here. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Looking to throw. Prescott. Left side to Lamb. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Tackle made by Ole Miss's Marquise Haynes. 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Toward the pylon, caught. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here we go on 4th down. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in for a yard out. And the Oilers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A
second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Allen. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you get a heck of a tight end candidate.
Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The Bills send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. First down, Prescott. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they work this well upfield across the 45. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here on EA Sports, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Rush. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit. For a touchback. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Boston Scott, his first carry. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Now Scott. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Boy, somehow Someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball overthrown. And that's one you've got to be able to hit on.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded just inside the 20. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Houston's offense taking over again. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Lance.
Escaping the pressure right.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards the pickup there.
From midfield, here's Lance. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now Lance again. Pass complete, he's got Hendershot.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Lance.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Luke Schoonmaker.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Oilers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's Rodriguez now on second down.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset.
A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's third down.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running.
So, Charles, this is a game that certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We like the decision to not play overtime in preseason and just call it a draw.
Partner, I want to meet the person who disagrees with this